Hey guys, this is the Betamax man here, and this is one of the kittens from the litter that Nala had, and I think I'm gonna keep her. She is such a loving cat. Anyway, what we have is I have this machine hooked up to the Samsung TV, and I know one of your questions is going to be, well, how come you're not using the Roku TV? Well, that's because the TV fell down and the screen is broken, so that TV doesn't work anymore. But I still have that one, and I have a 13-inch CRT that I still have that I'm going to hold on to for retro gaming. So here we have the EDV beta machine, and it's hooked up to the TV. Now I've got a movie here. This is Ghostbusters, which needs no introduction. You know, it's just remembering, you know, how far we've came as far as home video formats, you know, from beta and VHS and Laserdisc. We went to DVD, and then we went to a high definition Blu-ray, and it's home video has really came a long ways, and the picture quality, of course, is so much better than videotape. But hey, we want to see if this thing will play a tape. So last time I had this thing hooked up, it was playing, but the signal was cutting in and out, and I suspect either the preamp circuitry is not working right, or it could be the head amp. So let's just get this tape out of here, and we'll see what it does. See if we can get an image. I got this one marked used because this was a used copy. I had bought a sealed copy, only to find out that that sealed copy wasn't sealed. It was resealed. It wasn't a factory seal, and he sold it to me as a sealed tape, and I should have looked to see if there was any watermarks, and I didn't, but I just marked this one used. Anyway, that's why that marking is there, to let me know what one was new and what one was used. Well, turns out the one I thought was new was not actually new. It was resealed. But here we go. We got Ghostbusters. Alright, play. There we go. Well, we got a picture. It's not, it doesn't seem to be cutting in and out. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it's gonna cut in and out a little bit, so honestly, this could be a problem in the preamp circuitry. It could even be in the head amp. Um, but it's doing okay. It's not playing too bad. I don't want to play this for too long because I don't want to get hit with a copyright. But this is a pretty awesome movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. See, there it goes. It's cutting out a little bit. And it does this on all the tapes. So, but also this particular TV doesn't handle analog signals very well. It seems to have a lot of dropouts, but there's something going on. And it's capacitor related because, as you can see now, the image is getting darker. The image is actually, now we're starting to lose the image because I think it's a cap issue. It's probably in the preamp circuitry. What I could do is just swap out boards and, you know, see what we could do there. But and the audio's kind of cutting out too, but it is playing back beta hi-fi. So now the ED light will come on if I put a blank ED beta tape in. This has got the data screen. Where's the data screen? We'll turn it off. There we go. Because we have there's the data screen right there. Hours, minutes, seconds, frame counter. How many frames per second. And then we'll turn that off. But yeah, it's not too bad. We're getting there. We're not there yet, but it's getting close. We're getting closer to having this thing working. Now, I knew the mechanism was good. This is my favorite part of the movie. I didn't know you were going to be giving me electric shocks. We're paying you, aren't we? Yeah.
Is it a star?
It is a star. And it's actually not. So, hopefully YouTube will not copyright me or nothing because I'm just trying to demonstrate this machine playing. Of course, I'm going to have to take it apart again because, oh yeah, I forgot to show you the wooden sides. These wooden sides were on the EDV 9000. And I just took the wooden sides off of that one and put it onto this one. I think it makes it look really good. Now I've swapped out the top of the door, this lid here. I've swapped them out because the lid that was originally on this was broken, damaged in shipping. You'll also notice that all of that red transparent tape has been removed. And now we have the right proper blue display. Because this is basically the SLH 1000 with ED beta capabilities. So, extended definition. Yeah, this is a great scene. Shocks. Oh, the effect is it's pissing me off. Oh. Yeah, I will keep the $5. But yeah, you can see that. I think it's probably in the preamp. It may even be in the power supply. Because, I mean, this machine is, you know, well, this machine's as old as I am. ED Beta came out in the later 80s, so This may not be quite as old as I am, but I think this is probably around 87 or 88, so it's, you know, yeah, it's about probably a year younger than me. Yeah, so this is, yeah, this was probably made in 87 or 88. Yeah, look how nice this thing is. I mean, this thing is just beautiful.
I was just going to say, 8 o'clock?
Seems like the picture's improving a little bit.
I have to tell you, you're finally going around the bend on this ghost business. You guys been running
The picture quality isn't that great, because of the electronic fault. So whatever electronic fault this thing has, we're gonna have to find out what exactly it is. But yeah, this is a pretty neat machine.
Oh, you're here. Yeah, what have you got? This is Big Peter. This is very big. There's definitely something here.
You got? This reminds me of the time you tried to drill a hole through your head. Remember that?
That would have worked if you hadn't stopped me.
I'm Roger Delacroix. Are you the man from the university?
Yes, I'm Dr. Brinkman. Dr. Stantz. Egon.
Thank you for coming. Hope we can clear this up quickly. I'm quiet.
Let's not rush things. We don't even know what you mean.
Yeah, this is a great movie, though. You know, a great movie. Yeah, this is one of the first releases. So this is like the very first time it was released on home video. And why do I say home video? Because when this movie came out, you still had two choices. You had beta or VHS. So that's why they call it home video, because there were two different video formats, video cassette formats. I actually had somebody comment on my video saying, oh, don't forget about Video 8. Well, Video 8 was for camcorders. It was more or less for camcorders. It wasn't really a format for the average consumer. Did they have pre-recorded movies on Video 8? Yeah, they did. But that was for like airplanes, you know. It was, and I do have a couple of pre-recorded movies on the Video 8 format. And the Video 8 format was kind of cool. I did like the Video 8 format, but you know, the only two formats that were, you know, available, you know, for home video was beta and VHS, and those are the two formats that everybody thinks of when they think of video cassette. We have the twins. So these are twins. There's triplets. One is a male, and then these two are female. But yeah, they're actually triplets. There's a male, and then these are the two females. And these are the two that I'm wanting to keep. They're very loving animals. They're just really good cats. I love them very much. Oh yeah, this is where they see the ghost. I think it's definitely, the image is dark, and it shouldn't be that dark. So it might even be a problem in the chroma circuitry too. I don't know. It could be. I mean, this thing is, you know, pretty old, so it could be just about anything that's. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look in the video circuitry and see what the problem is. We do have hi-fi audio. We do have monaural audio. And it's got an MPX filter on there. You can do, let's see, there's a hi-fi track, and there's the monaural track. There's the monaural, and that's mix, and then that is hi-fi.
I wouldn't say the experience was completely wasted. According to these new readings, I think we have an excellent chance of actually catching a ghost and holding it in death.
You can hear the difference in the quality. Oh wait, that's probably for recording audio. No, it is for hi-fi. Because you see the stereo light goes out when you go. So there is the monaural. And there's the hi-fi. So there's the hi-fi audio, and then we have the monaural audio. And when the hi-fi comes on, the stereo light is indicated. Yeah, the picture quality is definitely better than VHS. It's not as grainy. So at least we got the chassis swapped over, and you know, the reason why the cassette housing wasn't working is because those the posts that go through the plastic gears were broke off, and so there was nothing to lift the basket up. The gears wasn't lifting the basket because the post was just broke off the sides. But it seems like the picture's getting better now that we let it play. But it seems like it's getting better now, so I'll just let it play, and I think it's probably maybe a capacitor issue. I'll have to get some of that frost stuff. Actually, you can get a can of air duster and turn it upside down, and then you have frost. And it's cheaper than buying the real thing.
There's office space, sleeping quarters, and showers on the next floor, and there's a full kitchen on the top level.
It just seems a little pricey for a unique fixer-upper opportunity, that's all. What do you think, Egon?
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs, and the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Hey, does this pole still work?
Wow, this place is great. When can we move in? You gotta try this pole. I'm gonna get my stuff.
Anyway, we do have forward search, backward search.
Wow, this place is great. When can we move in? You gotta try this pole. I'm gonna get my stuff.
And yeah, this is a pretty cool machine. You know, it has audio dub, video, insert, all kinds of features that the SLH of 1000 has. once I get this thing up and running, there will be no reason for me to have a secondary 1000, so I'll probably be selling one of my SLHF 1000s, because once I get this thing working like it should. Oh hey, look at that, guys. We just lost our color. So it's going to be in the chroma circuitry. This is going to be oh, there's our color back. Okay, we got our color back. What the heck's going on there? So this might be in the chroma. It might be in the chroma circuitry. But we did lose our color for a second there.
I was just exercising. The workout of my machine.
You guys seen that, right? It was in black and white. So maybe it's in the color circuitry, the chroma.
No sweat. I'll take a rain check on that. I always have plenty.
I'll check the luminance circuitry as well, but chroma is our color, and luminance is you've got two different signals, two boards. You've got one board is the luminance, which is your black and white signal, and then you have a chroma board, which is your color signal. Yep, there we go. We just lost a little bit of color. Let's see if we can get this thing to lose its color again. But
Okay, so I'll see you later, huh? I'll give you a call.
yeah, we did lose our color for a minute there. If we pause it, we can go into the frame by frame. You know, it's amazing because videotapes were not meant to last as long as they have. Then we can go backwards. Look at that. We can go backwards. And then we can go forward. Isn't that cool? We can do the same thing with the SLH of 1000. Also, the SLH of 900 had this same kind of feature. Any of the high-end machines, such as the 750, the 900, and the 1000, those three machines had four heads, and they had some 3-head machines, such as the SLH of 450, the 550, and the 650. They were 3-head machines. The R30 and the no, the R30 was a 2-head, but I think the R70 I think was a 3-head, if I remember right. But for sure, the 750, the 900, and the 1000, those three machines had 4 heads. And of course, the ED beta machines also had 4 heads. I'm gonna go ahead and look at some of the capacitors in the chroma circuitry. It'd be curious to see if there's any open circuits. But you can see how the picture is kind of jittery and not working that great. It's working, but not working 100%. Not like it should. You know, the picture should not be, you know, doing that. It could just be the TV, but I doubt it. But yeah, it's amazing, you know. Where, you know, beta and VHS as bad as we remember them? Maybe. Not really, because I'll tell you why. If you're watching a beta tape or a VHS tape on an analog CRT TV, the TVs that I grew up with before high definition, you know, I grew up with the old tube TVs with the turn knob on the side, and you had to, you know, adjust your vertical and horizontal, and yep, those days are gone. But if you watch this, like say this VCR, if I was watching this on a tube TV, it would look so much better, because some of the digital TVs don't convert the analog signal very well.
Everybody can relax. I found the car. Need some suspension work and shocks and brakes, brake pads, lining, steering box, transmission, rear end. How much?
Only 4,800. Maybe new rings, also mufflers, a little wiring.
Yeah, basically needs everything, right?
Gene, any calls? Any messages? Customers?
No, Dr. Binkman.
Good job, isn't it? Type something, will you? We're paying for this stuff. Don't stare at me. You got the bug eyes. Gene?
Sorry about the bug
Sorry
eye.
about the bug eyes thing. I'll be in my office.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're making progress on this thing, and I'm glad that we lost our color, because that tells me exactly where some of the fault lies. So, with that being said, I just wanted to show you guys that it does have a picture, it does have sound. No, the picture is not working quite right. It's still not working that well. So I need to get the playback working before I can even test the record function. And I do need to get my ED beta tapes out and make a recording on one of the tapes. I have, I think I bought either 8 or 10 tapes, ED beta tapes that I purchased a few years ago, and I just kept them in their original shrink wrap. You know, they're sealed. So one of them I opened just to see what they look like, and they're pretty cool because they have a window showing both reels. So that's what was cool about the Sony ED beta tapes, is they showed you both reels. I don't know why they didn't do what, you know, like TDK. TDK made tapes where you could see both reels. Of course, you could only see half of the reel, but at least they made it to where you could see both reels, so you could see how much tape you had left, or how much tape was, you know, was it at the beginning, was it in the middle, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, this is definitely one of my all-time favorite movies, and this is one I'll have to get on Blu-ray. I do want to buy this on Blu-ray because it would be nice to have it in the high definition format. I have it on beta, I have it on Laserdisc, and I also have it on DVD. I will never get rid of the DVDs, and the reason for that is because my dad bought me Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on DVD for my birthday. So I will always have those. I will never get rid of them. But the DVDs had a green cover. Yeah, so it had its own artwork. I'd rather they would have stuck with the original artwork, you know. Why not have the Blu-ray. I think the 4K has the original artwork, but the DVD and the Blu-ray has completely different artwork. Anyway, this thing will go back into its case here. There we go. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Just seeing one of these things, it's actually working, although it isn't working 100%, still works. So, hope you liked the video, and not to worry, because we will do a video on this again, repairing the electronics faults. And due to the fact that we lost color, tells me that it's got to be in the chroma circuitry. So that is where I'm going to look, is in the chroma board. So, and then I'm also going to look at the preamp. So I'm going to take a look at the capacitors in both the preamp and in the chroma circuitry. So we'll see you later. Bye bye.